Alright folks, this video is going to show you how I added a grow channel in my 4x4 tent. You can see I used 1 gallon grow bags. I added 4, so I got a total of 10 plants growing in this 4x4 area now. So I added another grow channel and I actually improved the whole system as a whole. I redid some plumbing and the feed tube. I'm going to explain why, and this is really the preferred method. Here's my patented brewer. This is what does all the magic. And this is my vortex bucket. The patented brewer feeds the vortex bucket. And then ultimately, this is an overflow for the vortex bucket. And then this tube is connected to the other foot, which runs out to my grow system and feeds each channel. Prior to that, I just had this tube coming out and going over to there into that slot, and then it was having to go through each grow channel just to get back to the reservoir. So what I did is I changed the plumbing underneath, and I'll get a little more in detail with that. Alright, this is the configuration for the drain pipes. So I'm adding another channel. Alright, here's the plumbing plugged into each grow channel and how it'll look. Come around here. See the T there, last T, and then the 90. And then that'll go out to my reservoir and plug in. And there's no glued fittings, so it makes it real nice. Each grow channel is independent from one another, and then likewise I did the same thing with the feed tubes. It's 1/2 inch going the whole distance, and then I reduce it down to 3/8 of an inch. You can see the water shimmer in there. It's the water pouring in. This is a dummy cap now. I don't need that bulkhead fitting since I got a feed going in, and then here's the drain. That's the drain. That's how all 3 of these grow channels are set up now. And then it just drains back. You see, it drains back right there. This is the size tube I'm using when I branch off to each grow channel. So you can see it's plenty big enough, so you don't have to worry about your feed tubes getting clogged up. That's kind of why I went with this, having the bigger tube. With the compost brewer, you know, just smaller orifices in general can clog up, but the whole purpose here is to make this dummy proof as possible. This tube right there would go through that hole, but my zipper's right there, and I can just zip right up to it, so not a big deal. And these are all they slide out, so you can play with them. They're not fixed. No glued fittings, other than the grow channel end fittings are gasketed on, or siliconed on, excuse me. So, all right, I got this side zipped up. Coming in, just join the zippers together, cover that up, and there's the feed tubes. I also want to give a shout out to Hidden Harvest grow lights. These are full spectrum LED. These little boards here are 36 watts. I got 4 of them in here, and then I have the T5 6-bulb fixture as well, kind of combining the two. I got a dinner plate on here. This is like a nice heating pad for doing starter seeds. Pretty cool. Sits right there on top. Spectrum of lights. Plants are loving life.